Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Denzel from InnerQuest, and I'm going to be explaining to you guys today what we're going to be talking about in terms of the inner circle, right? So, what is the inner circle? What do I mean by that? I'm talking specifically about the people that you have in your life that are the closest to you, right? That have the biggest impact on your life, on your success, on everything that you want in life, right? So, first off, just to kind of draw a little diagram to help explain it and show it, we got two different circles, right? So, we have your outer circle, right? Which is usually just mutual friends, right? And just maybe work acquaintances, right? People that you're not seeing all the time, right? But just kind of high and by and like a brief conversation here and there, right? They're not really influencing you a whole lot. Then you have your inner circle, right? The inner circle are the people that are going to be the most impacted with your life, right? These are the people that you maybe text on a daily basis, right? You tell them the really personal stuff that's going on in your life, right? You trust them more, you have just more comfort around them, and you really feel like they relate to you in some way, right? Deeply. With this inner circle, I cannot stress the importance enough of the people you need to have in that circle, right? Depending on what you're doing, who you want to become, what you want to be, you got to align it with what that is, right? So the next thing is who is in it, right? The people that you want in your inner circle are people that are going to be pushing you in a good way, right? So if you want to grow, if you want to succeed, you got to have people that are going to push you, that are going to make you better, right? You don't want to have people in there that are constantly doubting you, constantly throwing stuff at you in terms of just like down talking you, downplaying you, right? You want someone who's going to build your confidence up and try to push you into that uncomfortable situation that might help you grow, right? As long as they're explaining it well and correctly to you, like they want you to grow, they want you to succeed, right? So whatever you want to do, just make sure you're surrounding yourself with those people who are going to have your best interest at heart, and also people that aren't just like, oh yeah, that's awesome, oh yeah, that's awesome, right? Constantly telling you just yes, 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 being the yes guy, yes ma'am, right? You don't want that type of person in your life either. You want someone who's going to truly tell you what it is, how it is, right? How it is. So you want to make sure you have the right people in your circle, and that they're supporting you in the special ways that are going to help you, right? So are they helping me grow, right? The reason why I put that up there is because growth is the most important thing. The world constantly is changing, right? We're constantly evolving. There's different things going on in society all the time, and we have to be able to adjust and change and grow. If we're constantly staying with people that aren't changing, they're just reminiscing about, oh, like back in high school I did this and like it was great, and like they're just stuck in their past, how is that going to help you grow and become a better person? How's it going? It's not, right? So we have to make sure that you're surrounding yourself, right, with people who are forward thinkers, who are big thinkers, who are dreamers, people that want to actually change the world in some way, right? And you can change the world in any way that you want. But as long as you have those people on your side that are going to help you, it's going to make a dramatic difference in terms of your trajectory and how fast you get there. Because if you're with these people that are just always talking about the old days and really never doing anything with themselves, you're going to be stuck forever. Okay? So, am I being judged for changing, right? This is a huge one. This is a massive one, right? People are always, you can go on Instagram, you can go on all the different medias, anything. And people are constantly being thrown left hooks, right hooks, everything, whenever they just try to be themselves sometimes, right? There's a beautiful part where people are just supportive and they encourage it, but you gotta make sure that you're not with people in your inner circle that are dragging you down, right? Like I just said before, you need people that are going to push you up. Positivity, right? Positivity, more positivity. Negativity, more negativity, right? Whenever you're around somebody, right, and they're super negative, what tends to happen? You kind of get in a bad mood, right? Maybe you're just thinking about it more, and then they just keep going, they keep going, and then you can't. It's almost sometimes it's hard for you to pull out of it, probably, right? So what you want to do is you want to make sure you're surrounding yourself with people who are more positive, right? Who have a general happier outlook on life, right? They can look at the glass half full rather than the glass half empty. So just keep that in mind as we're going farther with this. And then, do they tell me what I need to know? Right? I said this a little bit before, but making sure that, of course, you have people that are encouraging you, right? But they're not just constantly saying yes to you, right? They're actually being critical thinkers, and they're trying to tell you what they believe, why they believe it, but also they're going to push you out of your comfort zone, right? You want to have people in your life that challenge you, right? Not that they're just always there to just comfort you and just make sure everything's perfect and fine for you. No. You want to have someone who is very caring and deeply understands you, but you want them to be able to push you, because when they see you from the outside, they get a different side of yourself, right? They see a different part of you that maybe you don't see, and they're trying to also protect you in that way. So when I come and talk about this, I want you to have a little bit of an open mind sometimes in terms of those things, right? But remember, it needs to be in line with your goals, right? So if this person's trying to push you towards your goals and you can clearly see that, even though it might be uncomfortable, make sure you ride that wave, right? Make sure you take that risk, take that jump, because I can promise you, you're not going to regret it. All right. And then last but not least, what is the true power of the inner circle? The power of the inner circle is that it is going to change your life, right? It's going to literally have a dramatic effect. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not in a week, maybe not in a month, but I can promise you that in a year, 2 years, 4 years, as you get through, you'll notice massive change. There's a common saying that we actually see. People heavily overestimate what they can do in a month and drastically underestimate what they can do in a year. So I just want you guys to know that if you follow this play and you make sure you really navigate and see who's in your inner circle, I want you guys to write down who's in my inner circle. Are they serving me? Write down these questions and answer them, right? Write down all these questions for yourself and then answer them, right? And just be like, okay, like, do I need to make some changes in my inner circle to be better? Okay, so that's your homework. That's your plan of attack. And besides that, go crush it, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.